Hi friends, welcome back to Laravel tutorial. Today I am going to show you one exciting thing, that is the admin panel. So how we can get admin panel easily. So the credit goes to Voyager. So I found this package, Voyager package. So using this package we can easily create admin panel. So as a beginner, if you want to start your application and you need a admin backend, then you can use this. A professional developer can be use these things, as this is the MTS license. That means you can use professionally also, right? And all the credit goes to these developers. So the creator of this Voyager package is Tony, and the maintainer and supporter, and there is a maintainer, so Eric and Christoph. Okay, so thanks to you. And the features of this admin panel, so if you just go to this link here, you can see there is a media manager. That means it is a fully functional media manager, and it's view, edit or add your medias. And after installation, if you check this, you will get a folder, and inside the folder you can upload folder and you can create a nested folder. So it's awesome. Okay, and the another features is menu builder. So we don't need to create menu separately. We can dynamically create a menu and we can set that menu into our application. And the next awesome things is database manager. So using this database manager, we can even create tables, we can edit or modify tables columns, and we don't need to write anything inside our php admin, or you can say in our database. Okay, so this is the awesome features of this Voyager package, and let's see how it's working. So before that, we have also CRUD builder, and we have some settings, and we have some compass. Okay, so many features we have. So let's install first. So before that, we need to install a Laravel application. So just go to the terminal and create project. So right here, create. So before that, we need to use the composer. So composer, create project, Laravel / Laravel, and suppose my project name is admin panel. Okay, so just enter this. So it will install the Laravel. So it's installing. Okay, so it may take some time, so within few seconds it will install. So you can see the Laravel is installed. So now just go inside this folder. So cd admin panel. Okay, so inside the folder, just open the Visual Studio Code, as this will be the editing tools. So inside the Visual Studio Code, we will develop this application, and the next things, just run the application. So write php artisan serve. Okay, so if you just go to this link, you can see your application, right? So just go here, and this is the Laravel application. Simply after the installation, you can simply use this Voyager template into your application. So we need to follow few steps to do this. So as it is running this application, so I am opening new tab. So inside the new tab, just install the Voyager package using the composer. So use the composer require and tcg Voyager, right? So enter this, and it's installing the 1.4 version of Voyager. So it's installed. Now let's use the artisan. So php artisan Voyager, sorry, spelling mistake, Voyager install. Okay, so before that, so before installation, let's see inside our Visual Studio Code. So if you just go inside the database, so inside the migration, there are only 4 migrations tables, and there is the default seeder, database seeder. So while we run these things, basically it will install some tables into our application. So basically it will create some migrations files and some seeder files. Actually, if you run this command php artisan voyager install, then it will install the admin. But after installation, I need some data so that we can understand it very completely. So how we can do this? So there is another options. So while we are going to install, so we can use the with dummy, so that it will get some dummy data into our application. So we have not configured our database. So first we need to configure the database. So just go inside the local host php myadmin and let's enter. And if we just create a database, suppose the database name is admin panel. Okay, so let's configure this database into our application. So just go inside the env file. So here you can see there is .env file. So let's configure the database name first, and the username is root, and the db password is abcd123 at the rate, right? And another things, just use the local host 8000 so that the image file or image path will appear correctly, or resource path you can say, it will appear correctly. Okay, so this is the app URL. If you not use this port, then you can use another port, and that time we need to use there another port here. So as it is 8000, so we need to use this 8000. Okay, so that's simple. Now just going to install this again. So php artisan. So you can see there is lots of table, it's migration, and along with this, if you just check, there is some seeding also. So seeding data into the database, right? So if you check inside our application, so just go inside the database. So you can see there are lots of migration created, and in the seeder we have only database seeder, but you can see there is lots of seeder are added into our application. Okay, and just go into the browser and database. So let's refresh this. So you will get about 18 tables into our application. Okay, so the Voyager is installed. So let's see. So it's installed successfully. Now if we just go into the application, so just refresh this, so it's nothing happened, and this is simply a admin panel. So we need to use /admin, and here you will get the complete admin process. So here is the login process. So it's welcome to Voyager, the missing admin for Laravel. Okay, so you can change this as per your own requirement or as per your need. So the default username password is the admin@admin.com. So if you check into the users table, you will get, as we are using some dummy data, so it is using the admin@admin.com. So let's copy this, and I know the password. So basically the password is simply password. So if you check the documentation, then you can see the default password for Voyager is password. You can change as per you, right? So great. So this is the admin dashboard. So there is many links. So there is roles, users, media, post, and you can create dynamic pages from here. And there is categories, settings, and also have some tools. So this is the builder section. So we'll have a menu builder. If you want to create, delete any tables, we can use this. And we'll have also profile section and the home and the logout section. So you can say this is the complete package of admin panel, right? So that's simple Voyager package. So I think you will love this video. So please comment if you have any queries about this video. So next day I am going to discuss about some configuration section of this admin panel. Okay, so our Voyager package is installed and we are getting this admin panel. So let's see how to configure some things into our application. So let's directly go to the code and let's see what is appearing after installing of Voyager. So let's go directly into the configuration section. So if you just go inside the config and Voyager, so there is a Voyager hooks, voyager.php. So basically this is the configuration path and also the file system.php. So after installation of Voyager, these are appear. Okay, so first let's go to the voyager.php and let's see what is inside this. So as we open this session, so you can see the configuration here. So here we can specify Voyager user configuration, and let's go to the controller section. So you can set the namespace of the controller. Suppose you want to set your controller in defined folder or defined namespace, that time you can use these things. And simply in the same way in the model section also you can specify this, or if you don't want to do so, you simply just leave this part. And here this is the storage is disk publics. So actually this folder will use, so if you just go inside here, so just collapse these things, and inside the storage we have a public. So storage app, there is a public. So you can see there is some folders also created, so pages, and there is some post. Okay, so these all are created as we are specified the disk as a public. If you want to save your resource in the different folder, you can change here, right? And there is some hidden files here. You can specify if media manager can show hidden files like git ignore, or you can set the st access or anything. So right, so you can add this. And the next thing is database manager. So here you can specify the Voyager database setting. So here is basically the tables, and this is all the table basically after the installation of Voyager we are getting, right? And the autoload migration is true. If you want to set it false, you can do. And the one of the important thing is multilingual configuration. Okay, by default it is false and the default is set as en. Okay, so if you want to change in others language, so make sure you enable is true and the local is will be changed, right? So that time if we just enable these things, that will not call, actually this will call from this local is, right? And the next things is the database configuration part. So you can create your separate array for this, like inside the navigation items we have some profiles, we have some homes, we have logouts. So let's see, similar will get. So if we just go inside here, we can see the profile, home, logout. Basically all these things are appearing from here. And we have the widget section. So if we just go inside the dashboard, so we are already in dashboard, so we can see there are 3 widgets, right? And see, so we can manage these things from here. And there is some bread. Actually the bread is basically the Voyager provided this name. Actually we are using the CRUD. CRUD means create, read, update, delete. So bread means is the same but before browser. Actually Voyager added this bread and they are using these terms in every cases. Okay, so here you can add the add menu item is true, the default menu is admin and permission true, and default role admin. So if you want to change, you can change. So the default role, if you want to add the default role is teacher, we can add this teacher, right? And the primary color, so as we are seeing, this is simply a primary color, so slight blue. And if you just change this, the theme will be changed. And so dev tips, so basically true. If we make it false, that time the development tips will not use. Basically if this is true, the thing is appearing. So if we just go inside the tools, inside the menu, we can see these things. Basically this is for dev tips. So if we just make it false, so just make it false and let's refresh this, that time it will not appear. Okay, so actually dev tip is responsible for that thing. So let's undo. And if you want to overwrite your default css, suppose if you don't want anything, or if you want to change something, then you can add the custom css and please provide here the proper path. And the same way we have a js, right? And another features is the Google Maps, or you can see the Google Maps key. Or here if you have any API key we can provide here. You can provide the zoom app. So all the things are very ready. So this is the basic settings of the Voyager app. So from there you can customize your application, right? So let's see how the project is running. So if you just click on the roles, you can see these links are appearing. So if you click on media, these links are appearing. So how this routing is working? So if you just go inside the web.php, so just open the routes web.php. so we are getting this Voyager routes it added. So what is this? So we'll come with the next video. So please comment if you have any queries about these videos. Now I'm going to show you what is routing here, so how we can manage the routing. So now if you just click here, so we can see there is all are appearing after the admin. So this is the simple index page, or you can see the dashboard. So simply this is admin, and if you click on roles, you can see the admin roles and user, then admin user. So how it's managing? So if you just look into the routing file, so this is the web.php. so after installation of Voyager Laravel admin package, actually we are getting these things into our web.php, and this is the responsible for all the routing. So before that, we can see we have created the group routing and we have set the prefix as admin. Suppose if you want to change this admin to backend, so just write here backend and let's enter this. The page is not found as usual, it should be, but if you change this here also, we just add the prefix here and let's refresh the page. So we can see all are back, and if you just click on this, all are changed, and if you just click on this, all are changed, right? So all are appearing as per our prefix. So that was the simple things. So what is inside the Voyager routes? So let's see all the routes. So if you check into the web.php, we have simply one routes, that is the slash, that is the main page we are getting after installation of Laravel. So if you just check here, so just go here and you can see this link, and the next thing is all the Voyager routes. So what is inside this? So now if you just go terminal and create another, and let's see all the routes. So write php artisan route list. Okay, so let's enter this. So all the routes are created, right? So all are coming from the Voyager. So if you can see there are lots of routes, so simply just check. So this is the backend, as we have changed, this is backend. So all are coming from the backend. So all are dynamic and it was created awesome, and you will love this, and I will suggest to use this as a beginner, or you can use this as a professional also, as it is the MTS license. So this is the backend and Voyager assets. This is the backend, users ID, restore or edit. Okay, so all the things we are getting. So this is the dynamic part, and we are getting the users for restore, for edit, simply update. Okay, all the things we are getting. Okay, so this was the basic parts, and it's managing through the database. So we don't need to think about these things because Voyager is responsible all the routes. So what we need to think, so we need to think about how to create new pages. Suppose if you check here, we can see there is a tools, and inside the tools there is a database. So as we are seeing all the pages are coming through this. Suppose if I want to change the link of this page, so just open this page into the new tab. So it's opening, right? And if you want to change the page link, suppose I want to change the page, will be appear as custom pages. So how can you do this? Simply just edit the braid, and let's go to the URL slug. Suppose I want to change the name is custom hyphen pages. Okay, so let's go down and let's submit. Okay, so the pages is updated. Now if you just click on these pages, so it's not going to anywhere as it appearing as has. So that means the page link is not creating. And if you just refresh this, the page is showing the 404 not found. because we have changed the page link but we have not changed the menu. So actually all things are appearing inside here. So this is basically the admin menu. So simply just go into the menu builder section and let's change the page link. So let's go inside the builder. So as it is the admin menu, so we need to see the menu builder from admin, and you can see this is hashed, that means there is no link. So simply just edit this and route for the menu item and simply write what we need. So we need custom -pages, right? So it's added, and we have some another options to use the RGB color or open in new tab. So if you just click on the same tab, it will open in that pages or that window, and if you want to open in the new tab or window, you can use this. And there is also the link type is dynamic route or static URL, so you can change as per your requirement. So for now this is the dynamic routing, and just click on the save, and if you just refresh this, still this page will not appear because this page is not exist now. But the change is, if you just go inside the page and click on this, we can see the custom pages opening. So these links are added into your routes. So in this way we can manage the routing into the Voyager package. So it's all about the routing. Next day we're going to show you how to use the menu builder and how to create a menu for our front end. So today we're going to show you how to create menu. So this is the back end and this is the front end. Suppose I want to add a menu here. How we can we do this using this admin panel? This is the Voyager admin panel. So if you just check in the left panel of this Voyager, so this is the tools, and inside the tools we have a menu builder, right? So just click on this, you can see the menu builder, and we have an admin menu which are showing in here, right? So if you just check this, you can see the dashboard, roles, user, media. So we will get the same inside this panel. So we are using this as admin panel. Suppose I want to create another menu. Suppose just click on the menu, and my menu name is the main menu. Okay, so just write this in this way, that is the main menu, and here we can see the two menus added. Now just add some things. So just go into the builder section and we'll create some menu items here. So just click here, the title is home, and I want to use the static URL, and this will be a simple slash. That means here we'll use the home, and we have option, will you open this link into the new tab or same tab? So I will open in the same tab, and we have an option to set RGB color. So let's use the default and click on add. So we are getting the home is added, and in the same way just create another. Suppose my another menu course, okay, and I want to use the URL / course, right? And click on save, and let's create quick another menu, and just write, suppose inside the course we have Laravel. Okay, so this is the Laravel, and I will use this as Laravel, and click on save. And I want to use the Laravel will appear as a sub menu of the course. So just simply drag into the course sub menu. So you can see the successfully updated the menu order. So simply I want to add another, so just Laravel. After that just use Angular, and here simply write the URL Angular and click on save. And in the same way I want to create another, that is Node.js, and just add a URL, that is node-js. Okay, so add this, and we will add all this inside this course submenu. If you want to add the Node.js as submenu of Angular, we can add in this way. So just use inside the course, the Node.js will appear inside the course menu, right? And I want to create another menu, suppose the contact us, right? And just add the link that is contact us, right, and save this. Okay, so menu are added. Now how we can use this? So as it is a main menu, so if you just go inside the menu builder section, we can see how to use this. So we have to call the menu and the menu name. So my menu name is the main, so we need to use inside here so we can understand. So you all know this is coming from the welcome page. So as we can see, this is the view welcome. So just go inside this view. So just go into the resource and views, we have a welcome. Okay, so let's add this menu inside the body. For now I am deleting all these things which we have already in the body, and I am just going to concentrate on this particular menu section, and we don't need class also. Okay, so no problem if we remain this class. So let's use the menu. So my menu name is the menu, and we'll need to provide the names. Actually this is the developer tips, so we already discussed about how you can enable or disable developer tips for your application. So if you don't see the configuration part, you can see this. And now we need to use the menu name. So here just write in this way, that is menu name. And what is the name of my menu? The name of the menu is main, so that we need to use the main, right? So all is done. So now just go to the front end part and let's refresh. So we can see this home course contact us appearing, and under the course we have three things. So actually there is no design, that's the reason it's appearing in this way. So let's add some bootstrapping here. So just go to the getbootstrap.com. so just in this way we need to go. So getbootstrap.com and get started, and let's use the bootstrap css inside your application. So just copy this and paste it here, right? So before the closing of a head tag, and let's use and let's refresh this. So just go here and refresh. So you can see the bootstrap css is affecting. So just inspect this, and here you can see all are coming in this way, that is inside the li we are getting, and there is also active class, and inside the li we have ul, and inside the ul we have all the sub menus. Okay, so basically we need to use the bootstrap css and bootstrap class to design this menu. Hope you will know this. So this is the menu part. So in this way we can create any menus. Suppose you want to use the admin menu in this way, so simply just write here the admin, we can access this also. So just refresh this, so we'll get all the admin menu. So the thing is we need to create a menu, and we need to call this menu through this menu function. That's simple. So hope you understand all these things. Today we are going to discuss about how to use the media manager. So what is media manager in Voyager package, and how to use and how to customize this, right? And here if you just go inside the media, so from media if you just go here, we can see there is page, post and user folders, right? If we just go inside the post folder, we can see there is some post image, and just back this, and if you just click on the media again, and you will see the users. So basically this is the default. So I have already opened this application into Visual Studio Code. So if we just check into the public storage, and we can see these three folders. So inside the post we have few files. So you can see for one file there is 4 types of files. So basically the post1.jpg, this is the main file, and this is the small file, and medium, and this is the cropped file. Okay, so for a single file, Voyager basically creates 4 types of file. Basically the one is original and 3 is different sized file, right? So we don't need to write single code for this. So if you just go here and let's create a folder. Suppose I'm just going to back, this is the media, and I have to create a folder here. So how we can create this? So we can directly upload any file. So suppose I am uploading any file. Suppose if you just go into the picture, we have some images. So let's upload these things and open this. So you can see the successfully uploaded new file, and also you can see, and if you just go here also we can see the 21.jpg. so basically this is the uploaded, right? And if you just go inside any folder, suppose create one folder, suppose here I am showing you a folder that is gallery, right? And if you just click on this, inside the gallery, if you just want to upload one file, so suppose I am creating one file that is 13.jpg or 17.jpg, and just upload this. So if you just go here, we can see inside the gallery, inside the storage, the gallery folder created, and if you just go here, we can see the file is created, right? So very simple, we can do this. And if you just copy the image link, so if you just click here, so we can see this is the public link, we can directly use this. So basically this is the dynamic path, and otherwise this is the app path, that is the storage folder path, right? So we can use in this way into your application, and we can use these things in our any post or any contents, right? So we'll show you everything step by step. So before that, let's see if we just want to move this file. Suppose let's move this and just choose the destination folder. Suppose I want to move this into the root, so just click on the move, so it's gone. And if you just back and just click on this media again, and we can see these are appearing in the root. And in the same way we can move this folder into the gallery section again. So in this way we can manage media, we can create a folder, and if you just want to delete this, so just select and delete, so it will delete, and delete this also. So as we have created these things, and we can delete the folder also, so just delete this. So we can do all the things which we need in the CRUD application. So we can add, edit, upload. So we can upload files and create folder, and inside the folder we can upload files or anything we can do, right? So let's see one example. So if you just simply go to the post, and suppose I want to create a post, suppose I am creating add new, that is a new post. So simply write new post, and any comments here, so write comments, and let's something do here. So if we just add a post image, suppose click on these, suppose I have to use these things, and click on open, and here we can add the excerpt and additional field. I am not going to do these things, so just simply create post. And if you just go inside the post folder, so inside the storage, inside the public we have a storage, and inside the storage we have post folder. So we can see the August 2021 means these are created with the date. So just click on the media, and we can see inside the post folder the new folder is appear, that is August 2021 as per current date time. So all the files will upload inside this August 2021. If the months gone and appear September, then it will create a new folder and will save the September 2021. So it is basically used to easy searchable. And if you just go inside these, so we can see for one file we have created the 4. So just click on this, we can see the different size. So if you simply just go here and click from there, so we can see this is the cropped image, this is the medium, and this is the small, and this is the original image. Okay, so in this way the Voyager manages the images, and Voyager manages all the posts and all the things, right? So basically the media management. Okay, next I am going to discuss about one of the most interesting thing, that is the database manager. Today most interesting thing, how to manage database from the Voyager admin panel. So we don't need to go directly to the PHP section or database section, so we can manage all these things from here, right? So how we can do this? Suppose I have to create a CRUD application, So we need to create a model, we need to create a table, and we need to create a controller, and we can display this, right? So all the long steps, but here we can simply create a table from here. Suppose I want to create a table, so the table name is product table. Okay, so before that, suppose if we just go inside the post, so just go inside the post, so just click on view, and we can see all the things that is inside the post, the field name, the type, and the null or key, the default, extra, all those things, right? Just like a PHP MyAdmin. So say here we'll create a table. Suppose my table name is products. So how we can do this? So here simply write the table name products, right? So this is the table name, so no doubt on this. And we have an ID, that is the default column, and it is always primary key. Good. And next, to create a new column, so simply write add new column, and my column name is name. So we'll add the product name here, and simply we can see the data type. So if you just click on this, so just write use varchar, right? So this is the varchar and 255. Okay, and create another, suppose the product description. So simply write here DSC. Okay, and I'm using this description as a long text, so just write here the long text. And the next things I want to add, suppose the product image, so write here image, and here the type will be the varchar. We can write here the varchar also, and also provide the length. And I don't need anything, so I want to add the timestamp, so just simply add this, so that we can create the create date and update it. Okay, so all the tables are ready. Now just click on this create new table, and a new table is created. So where is the product table? So I just created the product table, so we can see in the top, that is the product table. Okay, so if we just click on this, we can see all those things. And the interesting thing is, if we just go inside the database and just refresh this, so here we can see also the product table, and there is nothing inside here but the same column. Okay, so that is the most interesting thing, right? So we can handle the database from inside the UI. So now you need to think about these things, how we easily can manage database from this here, right? So this is simply database managing system for Voyager. So if you check here the table names, so all the table names will find inside this, right? So we can manage all this from here. So if we just click on view, we can see all these things, and we can delete or we can edit, and we can add a braid. So we'll use this braid. How to use the braid means how to create a CRUD application. So here braid for the browse, read, edit, add, delete. So we'll discuss on this how to create a braid on the next topic. So suppose you can say the braid is like the CRUD application. B for browse, R for read, E for edit, and A for add, and D for delete. So this is a complete CRUD application. So last day, if you just go inside the tools, inside the database, so last you have created the products table. So this is my products table, and if you check, we have a name, description, image, create, after that, right? So you can check from the database also, we have a database tables, but we have not created these things from the PHP MyAdmin. We have created from here just by clicking on this. Okay, now I want to add some data into the product table. So how can we do this? So if you just go to the product and just click on add braid to this table, so by clicking on this, we are getting this type of fields like table name, display name. So this is the products, that is the table name, and display name product. So we can see the product, and it must be unique, and you can say the display name and the model name. So as we are using the Laravel 8 point somethings, that is Laravel 8.x, so we have a model structure. So inside the app we have models, and inside the models we have table. So we need to add the namespace of this product. So right here models, right? And we have not created this product model, so we need to create that to use here, right? And all those things we are ready, and just create this product model. And here we can see the grant permission, so you can make it yes or no. And server side pagination, sometimes for larger record we need pagination, so we can make it yes, and by default this is no, so I am taking this as no. We can discuss about the pagination things later time. First we need to create the model, so just go to the terminal and create a model. So just go here and open new tab and write php artisan make model. And what is the model name? The model name is product. So let's enter this. By entering this we are getting the model created successfully. So just look and into the model folder, we are getting the product, right? So all ready. And now just go to the browser again and see the edit the rows for the product table. So by default I don't want to see the ID inside the listing, so I can just make it as a hidden. So just add this hidden, and for name this is text, all right. And for description I want to use the long text. It may have a long text, that is the product content, so we can use many things. So here I will use the rich text box, right? From there we can add the content of the product description, and here this is the image, so just use the image, and the created data updated is the timestamps, okay. So we don't need to add anything inside here, so just click on submit. So bread is added. Now just go to the products and click on browse. So here we can see a listing, that is no product inside here, but we are getting the name, description, image, created it, and the actions, okay. So let's add the product first. So just go to the add new section and let's create, as we are using the rich text section for description, that's the reason we are getting this rich text. And here we can add the name. So suppose my name, that is my product name, is suppose laptop, okay. And let's add some content. So the laptop is awesome, and it can be carry and easy handling. Just something random text. I just want to see how we can do this, and you can make this line into the new line, or you can make some word in the bold, as we are using the rich text. So we can use these tools also, and also have an option to add image. So just click on the image and click on the source. So if we just go here, we have already downloaded the laptop image, and let's open this. So click on OK, and here we can see a image is added. So this is the image, this is added, and we can add the separate image, that is the image field we have already created. So this image is basically from the rich text, and I want to add another image here. So simply just add the same image, okay, no problem on that, and just click on the save. So one image is added, and if you just go inside the products table, and you can see the products also added, and we can add many more products like this, and we can later view this product, so how it will appear actually. And this is the created ad, and this is the image, and this is the description. We can edit, delete, or return to list. So just go return to the list. So in this way we can add many types of product, okay. So that's awesome. So now I want to add some icons here. As we can see, if we just go to the media, we can see the icon, and if we just go here and see inside the menu, all have an icon, but how we can add this icon? So just go inside the here, and if we just go inside this product and edit bread, we have an option, that is the Voyager font class. So if you just click on this, it will open a new tab with along with many types of icon. So you can have an option to search and let's search, that is Voyager bag, right? So we have a Voyager bag class, so it will appear this type of icons. So just use this icon, so just close this and just use the class, right? And just go here and let's submit. And if you just go inside the menu, we are getting from here. And if I just want to add this icon into the menu, so just go to the menu section. So if I just go menu builder, and let's see inside the builder section, so we have product. So where is the product? And let's edit this, and we have a class that is Voyager bag. So just add simply, okay, and update this. So these images appear. So simply we can add these type of things, and we can add a simply CRUD, and we don't need to write a single code. We need to concentrate on the front end only. Already we have discussed about how to create a menu and how to render a page. And if you don't see this video, please check my playlist. You will get all the videos step by step from my channel. Today we are going to create some important thing, that is how to create relations with bread. So if you just go inside the products, so last we have created a product and we have added this product. If we just want to add some relationship with another table, so this is the simple table and this record is coming through a simple table. But if I want to add some relations like has many, belong to one, belong to many, so how we can add this, right? So if you just go inside the database again and just go here inside the product and edit bread. So if you just go into the down section, and here we can see the create relation. So here I want to add user ID. How can I do this? So just go to the database again, and I want to edit this product. So if you just create and click on edit, so we have an option. So already we have created these things, and I want to add a new column, that is suppose user ID, okay, and always it will be the integer, that is it is the ID field, and update the table, okay. So user ID is added, so the created product table is successfully updated. So product table added a new field, that is user ID. And now just go to the products and edit bread, and we have an option to create a relationship. So before that I just want to move the user ID to the top section. So in this way we can move, so just drag this section and move after the ID, so it will looks good. And we need to create a relation. Click on the create a relation section, and here you can see the product, and this is the has one relation. So I want to add the belongs to relation. So how can I do this? That is belongs to, and here just add the user. So I want to relate these things with the user. So this is the user, so I will display the user name here and username, then the model name. So what is my model name? So if you just go here and inside the app, just go here, this is the product, that's the model name. So just copy the namespace, so just copy this and write here app slash models slash name of the model, that is product, right? So this is added, and which column from the product is used to reference the user? So this is the user ID. So just I have added, okay. So all are okay, and I want to display the user name. So we can change from here. So I want to fetch, actually this is the select, okay. So I want to fetch the name from the user ID and store the ID, that is ID, okay. So all are done. So now add new relations, okay. So relation section is done. Now just go to the product section again and click on edit, and you will get a drop down, that is the users drop down, okay. So all the user list will appear here. Sorry, this is laptop. Why this is laptop? So just go inside this tools again, and let's check whether my relations is correctly configured or not. So just go edit bread, and just go to the relationships again and just edit this, open relationship details. So sorry, here's the users and the name of the model is user. Okay, so actually the relationship was not correct, that's the reason it was a problem. So let's submit this, and now just go the product again and let's edit this. So here inside the user we will get the admin. Actually in the user table we have only one records, that is admin. So if we just check here the users table, we have only record admin. So let's add this admin. Okay, so save this. So we'll see the admin appear. So if you just create another user, so suppose create add new and suppose new user, and the email is new user, new underscore user @ email.com, sorry, email.com, and password, suppose simply take this password, and default role I want to set this is the admin also, and additional roles I don't want to add this, and local SEN. Okay, so all are set. And now just go inside the products again, and if you just click on the edit, we can see there inside the drop down we have a two option, that is admin and new user. So let's select this and click on save. So we are getting the new user, right? So in this way we can create relationships inside the Voyager package. So next day we're going to discuss about the settings part of this Voyager. So we'll discuss about these things, so how we can setting and how we can customize with our front end. So today we are going to discuss about the settings section. So what's the settings? So if you just go inside the left panel and just here you can see the settings. Okay, so this is the very cool things. So we can add your site title, site description, site logos from here. Suppose if you just add a site title, suppose my site title, that is awesome admin panel, right? And let's if you want to see from your front end, so if you just go here and let's here we want to see this text, that is the site title. So just click on the save settings, and if you just want to see here you can just go to the route section. So here you can see inside the web.php this is calling the view, that is the welcome view. So directly just go to the resource views and welcome blade.php, and just go to the section where I want to add this. So simply here I just want to add the before documentation section. So simply search document, right? So this is the documentation section, and here I just want to add these things. So simply just write here and create h1 tag and close the tag, and here we have this suggestion, that is settings site title. So just use this. So just like menu we have created inside your menu builder section, just use these settings. So simply just write this. Okay, and let's refresh this front end. So just refresh this. So here you can see the awesome admin panel. Simply if you just want to add a image, that is to add a site logo, simply suppose I am using the YouTube logo here, and just save this, and let's use this. So we to use this settings site logo, so simply just go to the Visual Studio Code, and simply here I just want to add the logo. So to use the logo we have to use the image tag, and inside the image we will add the src and we'll call a helper. So inside the helper we'll call this. So simply just write the syntax. So Voyager colon image. Okay, and inside the image just put these things. So settings site logo. So if we just refresh this, we can see the logo. So it's little big because we have not used the proper things. So if we just use simple small logo, we can use this. So you can search from the net. And now the next things, if I just want to add the description, we can add the description from here also. And if you just want to add the custom field, suppose I want to create a new name, that is suppose description, and the next thing is description. So that is the key. By this key we will call this actually description, and the type is suppose text box, and the group will have a default site and admin group. And if you want to, you can create your group, that is I want to add the general group, so it will use for all purpose. And add new settings, and the site key description already exists, so actually these are exist. So simply just write here description, that is the name, and key suppose write here content. Okay, and choose type, that is the text box, and same way just add the general, so general. Okay, so site key always will be unique because we will use this site key to display the records. So add new settings, and now the setting created successfully. And to use these settings, scroll down, we are getting the new section status, that is the setting site content. So just copy this and just paste it here. So just I am removing image that is large, it's looking not good, that's the reason I removing this. And just use a p tag, and inside the p tag will display the description section, right? So simply here write the settings site content. Okay, cool. So if you just refresh this front end, you can see the awesome admin panel, but we have not added anything here, that's the reason it's not appearing anything. So just add some description here. Suppose this is simple site description. Okay, and let's add save setting and just refresh this. So this is simple site description. So basically this is the settings things, and you can have a Google Analytics code to display your Google Analytics and all those things we are getting, right? So you can check this. So I will recommend please check the official documentation, and please comment if you have any queries about this video. So if you want to add any others, we can add from here, and from there we can create our custom fields and we can add into the settings. So basically in this way we can manage the settings part into the Voyager Laravel application. And the next video I am going to show you the role permissions. So here is the roles, and we have some roles already created, and we can create roles and we can create permission for that roles. So next video I will going to show this, and today I will going to show you one of the interesting things, that is the role permission sections. Okay, so if you just check here, this is the role menu, and you can see there is different role we can create. So we are using as an admin, and this is the administrator and the normal user. So let's use the role, how we can add this. So simply just you can see this type of links here, and if you just go here and click on view, we can see this is the administrator. So just edit the administrator, and I want to make change the menu. So I want to revoke the permission for pages. So just go here pages and just remove these things. So just submit this, and you can see there is no pages here. And if we just go and edit these things and enable this, we can check the page will appear, right? So this is the simple role system. But if I want to use this role into our front end, into our for different type of user, and how we can do this. Suppose I am using the same login, that is the admin login, we have already logged in, and if we just go here and check this, we have this dashboard, this is a front end dashboard, but still we are logged in as an administrator, right? Now I just want to revoke the permission for pages. Suppose I am revoking the permission for browse pages. Okay, so the all things can be done, but we cannot access the browse page. That means we cannot do anything for browse page. So how can we do this? So simply just go here and submit this, and simply create a page. So here just go to the Visual Studio Code, and inside the resource just create a views. Suppose pages dot blade dot php, and let's call, sorry, the blade spelling is mistake, so blade dot php, right? And just go into the resource, sorry, the route section. So here is the routes, and let's call this pages dot blade dot php. So just go to the web dot php and simply just copy this section, and here just paste this and just call the pages. Okay, and here the URL is pages. Okay, so now if we just go inside this pages link, what we will see? So simply write here pages. So we are not getting nothing, so actually we have not added anything here. So simply just write page, and this is page. Okay, and let's refresh. We can see because we have not added any condition here. So we have set the role permission, but how to apply this role for this? So if you now just go here and just go to the database section, so here we can see for pages we have the namespace is TCG Voyager model page, right? So just fetch some records here. So right here PHP, and inside here let's use $page equal to TCG Voyager model page and first. Okay, so this is the Laravel functions first, and here we need to check the condition. So we are using the can, so these are getting from the Voyager, and let's add the permission name, that is browse, and let's pass the $page. Okay, so if they can have access to browse page, simply just write you can access page. Okay, and just scroll and just close the can, so end can. Okay, so now just go here and refresh this. So we are getting nothing, and if you just remove the permission, so just edit and let's add a permission to browse pages, and just go here and we can see you can have access of pages, right? So simply if I don't have permission, we can write a else part also. So simply write here else, and here, sorry, not else if, else, and here just write you don't have permission, right? Now just go here and let's see the second option. So just go again and let's remove the browse, sorry, not for settings, it's for pages. Okay, so just submit this. So now we can see you don't have permission. Okay, so else part also working. Okay, now just go here again and let's do for edit. So how can you do this? So simply browse can be accessible, but we have not permission to edit. So simply just go here and refresh this, so you can have access to pages. Here if I just want to change the edit, so now we will see you don't have permission. Okay, simply we can access permission in this way. So in this way we can use the roles permission, and we can add this type of permission for different type of user. Okay, so hope you like this video. Next day we are going to discuss about another interesting topic for Voyager. So we are getting the compass, so how you can use the compass and what is compass. So we'll discuss on these things, right? So if we just go into the admin panel and let's go to the tools, and inside the tool we'll get the compass. Okay, so simply in the small video we will know how to use the compass in Voyager Laravel admin panel. So if we just go here, we can see some resource. So there is a documentation link and home page and hooks, and Voyager provides lots of icons, so you can use any icons. So I already showed you how to use these icons in our previous video. And if we just go to the next tab, that is comment tab, so here you can see basically the artisan comment. So here you can see the PHP artisan clear, compile, PHP artisan DB. So all those things we can do this. Suppose if I want to create a model, so just go here and let's search model. So PHP artisan make model, and if you just want to create a model, that is gallery. So here simply just provide the name, that is gallery, and run the comment. So you can see the artisan comment output the model created successfully. And if you just go inside the model folder, so just go inside the app models, and you can see the model is created simply. So this is the easily we can access all those things. So all the list we have, and we can just use this in this way. So just simply anywhere you can just click in this and just run the comment. Okay, and the next things we have a logs, right? So all the error we can see from here. So you can see the Laravel logs. So if you just get any error, we can get the logs, and also you can download or delete the files. Okay, so this is the simple features, and we can use these things. So hope you like this video. Please comment if you have any queries about this video. So you can find the full Voyager admin panel playlist from my playlist. So please like and subscribe this channel for upcoming video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.